welcome to Veganuary.
Yay!
It's Colduary. It is like single digits tonight. So I'm going to make a beautiful vegan dish that is going to warm you and warm your soul, and it's actually healthy. No more vegan junk food from the holidays. We're gonna concentrate on being healthy this month for the most part. So we're having stuffed cabbage. It is one of my favorite recipes. It is very close to one of my husband's favorite recipes, which is stuffed grape leaves that his mom used to make all the time. It's very similar. People get intimidated by this because it seems like a lot of work, but it's really not. So first thing that we're going to do, the star of the show, the cabbage. We're going to take our whole head of cabbage. We're going to put it in our Instant Pot or pressure cooker with some water. If you don't have a pressure cooker, you could just boil this for a little bit on the stove, take it out, let it cool. So we're going to put it under pressure. You can just do manual, whatever. I always go to my go-to poultry, and we're going to do it for 2 minutes, and it's going to start by itself. While that is doing its thing, top is closed because it's pressure, so just in case you're following along at home. Next up, we're going to make the sauce. So it's a tomato-based sauce. We're using 2 cans of tomatoes. I like to get the diced tomatoes because I like a little bit of texture. I don't like puree. You do you. So the first thing that we're going to do with the sauce, we're going to do it in this saucepan. You can do it in any pan you like, but this is what I have available right now. We're going to use a little bit of oil. If you're oil free, use a little bit of water. So that's like 1 tablespoon of avocado oil, because this one is good with heat. Olive oil, not as good as avocado, but you could probably still use it. Alright, the first thing we're going to do is saute, get the dog up off the floor, and then saute 1 sliced up onion. I like a lot of onion. It gives a lot of flavor. And I like flavor. We're going to get that cooking a little bit and then add a couple more things. Alright, so the onions are starting to take on a little bit of color, so now it's time to add the garlic. I'm using fresh today. Most of the time I use granulated garlic, but that's like a tablespoon worth of garlic, probably like 4 cloves chopped up. Or you could use like a tablespoon of the granulated garlic, because granulated garlic is basically just dried garlic that's ground up. The seasonings. I don't like to add the garlic right away because sometimes it burns and then it tastes bitter. So we've got pepper to taste, oregano, sea salt, and coconut sugar, because this is going to be a little sweet. Alright, mix that up, and then final ingredient is the tomatoes of your choice. I like the diced. 2 cans. You might need to add a little water just to clean that out, because we want everything that we've paid for. And we're just going to let this cook for, 20 minutes to half an hour. Just till it's starting to come together nice. After it comes up to the boil, just turn it down a little bit. Guys, this is really coming together. The sauce is just going to sit over here and hang out. We're going to start the filling. The cabbage is ready. It just did a natural release. You know what that is, right? That's when you just turn it off and you let the steam equalize, the pressure equalize, and then it's ready to go. This pan's getting hot. I'm going to put in another tablespoon of the oil. Again, if you're oil free, just use a little bit of water. With the mushrooms, you probably don't even really have to use much, because the mushrooms do give off a lot of water. So we've got 1 onion sliced up, and we're just going to saute that until it's translucent, along with 1 pound of just regular old mushrooms diced up. Alright, so this is cooked down quite nicely, so now we're ready to add most of the rest of the ingredients. We're going to now add a tablespoon of garlic, just like we did for the sauce. We're going to add 1 cup of textured vegetable protein. If you don't have the TVP, you can use like the Gardein meatless ground, beefless ground. You could use Beyond Meat, any kind of like ground meat substitute. The Light Life also puts one out. We're going to add about 1 cup of water, give or take. You don't have to be so exact. But the cup of water is actually a cup of veggie stock, so we're going to put a little miso in with that as well. Or you could use better than bouillon. I really prefer the miso because it's fermented. And the seasonings, again, salt, pepper, and we're going to use a little bit of poultry seasoning in this time. So we're just going to stir this around, let it cook for another few minutes until the TVP absorbs the water. And we're going to get ready to stuff. Alright guys, while we're waiting for our meat mixture to cool off here, which is very important because you don't want to burn your hands while you're stuffing this, so let that cool off. I got the cabbage out of the pressure cooker and we're just going to cut the core out carefully. Please don't cut your fingers off. Yeah, then we're going to separate the leaves out so that we can use them to roll up the filling. So you just take the core out and then you can see the leaves come off really simply. Just put them in a pile to the side and do it a little bit gently. You don't want to rip them. You want them to be pretty much intact. So just follow the way that the cabbage grows. Alright, we're ready to complete the mixture. We're going to take the meat, mix it with 2 cups of uncooked rice, and we're going to put a few spoonfuls of the sauce that we've already made in there. Get this all together and we'll be ready to roll. Alright, there's the mixture. We're going to start off with some of the sauce on the bottom because that's going to prevent the cabbage from sticking, and we want lots of liquid on the bottom because that's what's going to make the steam to cook the rice. So we start off with that. We're going to line the whole bottom with pigs in a blanket. That's what my dad always called these. So take a spoonful of the filling. Don't overstuff it too much because when the rice cooks it's going to plump up a lot. And it's basically burrito rules. We're just going to make a little package like that and we're going to put it in and cover the whole bottom. Put more sauce. Cover the whole second layer. More sauce, you know, like a lasagna. Alright, that filled it up quite nicely. I still have some room. This is what was left of the cabbage that didn't get filled. You can just stick it in there. I like to eat the cabbage separate too sometimes. Most of the time. I'm just going to cover it with the rest of the tomato sauce. And we're going to put this on high pressure for 20 or 25 minutes. I'm thinking 20 is probably going to be enough because it's just until the rice cooks. Again, you guys know I like to go to my poultry setting and then just... Should I do 20? Let's compromise and do 22.
Okay.
Alright, we got the top on. Close the valve. I'm not quite sure how long it would be in the oven. I'm thinking probably about 45 minutes in the oven at 375. You could do it in a roasting pan or like a lasagna pan. Cover it with foil though because you want it to steam. Alright, there we go. There they are in all their glory. Are you ready to taste the stuffed cabbage?
I am.
There's basically like a Polish stuffed grape leaf.
Yeah.
It's the Polish version of stuffed grape leaves, which you love both anyway, so.
Mm.
Is it good?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. That's the vegan version.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going in for the second one. It must be good.
What do you think I'm going to do?
I didn't think you were going to stand here and eat them all, but yeah, it's hot. Anyway, guys, I hope you're enjoying Veganuary. Keep on veganing, at least until the end of January, and then see how it goes. Hopefully it'll go well. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more Veganuary videos and beyond. And until next time, much love.